This is review number... That's too much now.
35.
Sorry. I mean, that's how we should really start professionally. The Quest for Connery, review number 35.
35.
What film we doing? Faster than a speeding arrow.
Look at the time delay on that.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
With Kevin Costner as having one of the worst. No, actually, second worst English accents in a film.
Yeah.
Behind Christian Slater, who's also in this
He's
film.
also playing an Englishman.
Yeah.
They're playing brothers, which I guess technically works, because they're both football. Anyway, does this count as a Sean Connery film on our Quest for Connery list?
Yes, it does count as a Sean Connery film
Why?
on our Quest for Connery list.
Why? Tell them why.
It counts as a Sean Connery film on our Quest for Connery list because Sean Connery is in it and has one line. At least one line.
And is a clear character.
Yeah. He's a main character.
They're the two rules.
Really.
Yeah, he's the best part of the film. No,
What's his line?
Halt. He's like, I wish to give the bride away. Anyway,
You look radiant.
yeah, he appears at the end. As if you watch the Disney version or Errol Flynn version, you know that in Robin Hood, at the end of them, King Richard always turns up and says, "Well done, Robin Hood."
Yeah, it's tradition, isn't it? Really. But in this one, it was literally right at the end. So, like, you know, in like the Errol Flynn one, he comes back like 10 minutes from the end. Doesn't
Yeah,
he?
and gets involved.
But in this one, it's just
Connery did half a day of filming,
and he was paid what, over $1 million?
Nah, no, it was a few thousand. He gave it to charity.
50 million.
The 50 million budget for the film. Prepare for these things. See, I'm getting all this from here. He's looking at the book.
$500,000 for the day. $500,000.
Give it to charity. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
See,
that's good of him. Isn't
in
it?
my head, you're reading the book.
Yeah.
Who's the professional here? Who's running this show?
Yeah, but
it's like I'm Sherlock and you're Holmes.
Yeah.
It's like I'm Ernie Wise and you're Eric Morecambe. I'm the prepared one. You're the one who just messes about with his glasses. I don't do the glasses.
Way. What do you think is so far? No, you have to say that.
What do you think the so far?
Rubbish.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That just shows that. Take him off. Take him off.
Sorry. I need a bag to do the trick.
Oh yeah, when he's. Oh, I wish we had a bag.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do it.
I haven't got it.
There you go.
That's really not. Let's get back to the point. We've wasted like 2 minutes.
But then again, he's not really in this film, so we can talk about anything.
But we're not reviewing the film. No, we're not reviewing Connery's performance. We're reviewing the film.
Yeah, this is key to Quest Connery. You don't review the performance, even though that does play key because obviously sometimes the performance do affect the film. But we're not looking just at Connery's performance. We are looking at the film as a whole.
Take a breath.
6.5. Got 6.5.
It's not that. I think we've got to a point where we don't watch it again. We watched it too many times.
I've watched it way too many times.
But it's not a bad film, and it doesn't take itself too serious. The action scenes are good, but I think the problem is that I don't like Kevin Costner's Robin Hood.
No, he's not good enough.
The people that make this film for me is obviously, and everybody will say this, in terms of like the best scene stealers ever, Alan Rickman.
Yeah, and Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's good. He's got a nice, steady supporting character, some good lines. But Alan Rickman's like the best villain ever. He's like, I'm gonna cut your heart out with a spoon.
The main problem with this film, I find, is that sometimes it felt the whole of the film anyway. It was shoving down so many different like ideals and ethics down your throat, like about how women should be treated equally. She's like,
Black and white people are equal together.
I don't need you, Robin Hood. And then you got the whole Morgan Freeman's like, did God colour you? And it's like, well, I'm gonna tell you, let's destroy ignorance in this whole film. It's just like, shut up, just do Robin Hood. That's what you got to do. You got to do Robin Hood. And Robin Hood is about beating the bad guy, which is Alan Rickman. He's a perfect bad guy. Unfortunately, Kevin Costner is an awful good guy.
Yeah. We mentioned the awful accents.
Yeah.
Apparently, Kevin Costner had a language, not like an elocution guy, and then just gave up, so he couldn't do it.
For the first few minutes of the film, it's fine, and he just gives up. It's the same with Christian Slater. It's just awful. Who just decides to keep pronouncing Nottingham as Nottingham.
Nottingham.
With his Los Angeles accent.
Which doesn't work alongside all these sort of minor British actors, like Fry Tuck's British actor, Little John's a British. Both sound very British, obviously, because they are.
Yeah.
Also, a little bit of trivia: it's got the Artful Dodger in this film.
Has it?
Yeah, he's
From Oliver.
He looks rough because he had like an alcohol problem, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's like one of those guys. You see him with an arrow. He's like, "What do we do next?" Yeah, he's like the arrows.
Oh, and it has Brian Blessed.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's dad.
If you're an American person, maybe you do know.
Mm.
Are there any Americans watching this blog? If there are, comment
Mm.
and say you're American.
Yeah. What are you going to ask him?
I was going to say, do you have heard of Brian Blessed? Because in Britain, everyone's heard of Brian Blessed.
He's in Flash Gordon, is it?
Yeah, Flash Gordon.
And that's referenced in Family Guy at one point, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, he's like, Dave.
Oh, and also, but he basically he pops up in a lot of British stuff. Like, if you heard, look at that, what I'm doing there. Kenneth Branagh. Have you heard of Kenneth Branagh? Americans have. They love Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
Like Henry V, he's in that, and Much Ado
Harry
About
Potter.
Nothing. Is he? What's he in Harry Potter?
Wait.
He's not in Harry Potter. He might be.
is.
Everyone's in Harry Potter. I don't think.
Chamber
he
of Secrets.
Yeah.
Who's that? The professor of whatever. He's a fraud.
That's Kenneth Branagh.
That's what I said. That's what
I
I
was
said.
talking about Brian Blessed.
No,
We
you just said
really
Kenneth
are going
Branagh.
off track here.
You just said
No,
Kenneth
I was
Branagh.
saying he's in Kenneth Branagh's. Never mind.
Right.
But
But Kenneth Branagh is, to reiterate, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
that's not
What's his character's name?
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Exactly, Lockhart. I've never read the book, so I'm going by
This
the
is
film.
this is really anything to do with Harry Potter. Oh no, I've messed
Brian
up now.
Blessed.
Robin Hood.
Right. Robin Hood, this film, is alright. It will always be watched by mums.
My mum loves this film.
Yeah, my mum loves it. Loves the Brian Adams.
Yeah. Everything I do.
Do it for you.
I do it for.
And it will always be shown on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday night forever
And ever.
until I die. It will always be on. And you know why? Because it's a cult classic, really. Big blockbuster for its time, I guess. But as a film, it's not great.
No. You're going to be harsh. You won't enjoy it. Apart from
No.
Alan Rickman, who's a genius. Why is he not just appreciate Alan Rickman more? Everyone.
Yeah, I love Alan Rickman. He's good as Snape.
Only good thing in the Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
Ugh, do not get me started on Harry Potter films.
But what did we give it?
6.5.